Hello, this is Neil Aho behind the camera, and this is my Lego machine number 3, the Popper. To get it started, I'm going to go over here and press an air pump, which is going to pull a piston down, which pulls a pulley, which raises a syringe. When this syringe gets raised, the water flows down into this lower syringe, which floats a wine cork, which pulls on the string, which is going to touch a paper clip to a brass clip, which is going to power a motor here, which is connected to a 9-volt battery in the back. This motor is going to spin a cam. Let's get that back. And that cam is going to cause a pinball mechanism to shoot a magnetic marble onto a piece of iron. Once the magnetic marble reaches the piece of iron, it's going to go down this roller coaster track. Where it reaches a trigger. This trigger is going to press a paper clip to another brass clip, which turns on a motor, which is connected to the 6-volt battery over here, which punches on the side of a train. The train reverses when it gets to the other side and returns. The train has a string attached to it, which is the pulley system here for the marble as it goes up. It's pulled by the train, and it's on a guide wire, a third rope that doesn't move. Now, when the marble gets pulled off here, it falls into a lever, scoop, that returns it back to the pinball mechanism. Grabbing it and sticking it back in this chamber here. The lever for that retrieves the marble has a giant counterweight here, big truck tire that helps it reset, and that lever is triggered by this second wire here that the train hits at just the right distance. Now, to turn off the machine, all you do is reverse the air pump, hit the button again, it lowers the syringe. Now that syringe is starting to fill with water again as the wine cork starts to sink, releasing the string, which drops the paper clip so it no longer touches the brass button, which triggered that motor back here, which is powered by that 9-volt battery down there, which takes this cam and hits this lever, which is attached to this pinball mechanism, which would shoot the marble up onto the iron bar where it drips down onto the foam roller coaster track, which goes out around the machine down into a loop where it launches up, down a ramp, over here, and gets pulled up by a magnetic elevator with a magnet in there that is triggered by this paper clip right here, which attaches that brass bar, which is counterweighted to turn on the motor that triggers this train sitting right here, which goes out down that track, reverses and back, pulling the elevator, and when it gets this string over here, pulling the lever, which has the truck counterweight, all triggering the marble to go up and around and repeat. So again, this is number 3, the Popper.